Well, good morning, everybody. Monday, Texas Girls Farm. Don't eat your own hair. That's nasty. Go eat your food. Anyway, thought I'd make a video today. You can see it's kind of smoky. You can see I put a post out on the YouTube and Facebook. If anybody, he's for sale. If anybody wants him. Yeah, because we can't use him to rebreed her. And I don't know when she's going to have a kid. But today, I've been busy, people. I've been real busy. I'll show y'all after a while when I get up. But today, I decided I'd get some of these piles going. And that one's going. And then I'm trying to burn some of the stuff on this, and then you can see there's one back over there that's got some hay and leaves and sacks to get it going. I haven't set the big one over there on fire yet. This one right here close, I don't know if it's going to burn up. It's got a lot of leaves and hay, and we'll see. But anyway, I decided I'd do this one. I may go over there and start that big one on fire after a while. This one I need to kind of keep an eye on. So yesterday I had to take Mother to one of her doctor's appointments, but both Tuesday and Wednesday I worked up in that brown building up there. Me and Maggie worked up in that brown building, and I'll take y'all up there and show y'all what we've done, and then I'll go into the house and show y'all what other projects I've done, got myself into. But we've been moving boxes and stuff like that, what I could move by myself, out of the brown building up into the house, and having to go through the boxes methodically to make sure that there was no mice. And most of them, there hadn't been any mice holes chewed. I was really surprised, because they've been in there since December of 21. Yeah, so they've been in there a good 3 years. And of course, the furniture that was in there had a little bit of mildew, and you know how they get when they're not in an environmentally conditioned area. But I've got most of them cleaned up, and I'll show y'all the rest in a little bit. And there were some of the boxes that had handle holes in them where the mice had got in, but they really hadn't. I hadn't seen that they've tore up anything except for the paper, like the things were wrapped in, and all the plastic containers that they haven't got into or anything like that. But I'll take y'all up there after I finish getting this burnt down some, and show y'all what I've been doing. And then I'll probably start that other one on fire to get it. And I've ordered some hydrostatic transmission fluid to put in the lawnmower for the power steering, so I can get the belt on and cut some grass. Because even over here, you can see, it's getting a little tall. I'm not worried about the clover on the hill, but I'll update y'all too. I've got my field lines order, I got a septic tank order, and God always will put people back in your path when you need them the most. And my tree man and his wife came over the other day, and he's gonna do all the septic for me, just like we had agreed to way back when. And he said he's going to bring his tractor too, so hopefully that big pile down there, because he says, you know, if I come over here, we're going to get some fires going. I was like, oh Lord. But anyway, so God sent him, even though I got bad news on the refinance, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try to go through check with Farm Credit. I've got a phone call coming in today at about 10 o'clock to talk to somebody from American Finance. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, hopefully I don't have to refinance the land and just can somehow borrow the equity. I don't know. Anyway, I'll pick y'all up after this gets burnt down and we're heading into that building up there. Well, there's Milo. He's doing good. I put some of the metal, I had a pallet there, but I opened it up where he'd have a little bit of a view and a breeze coming through. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to take the tarp down or not, but we just put it so the wind wouldn't hit him. But this was done so the dogs, will you cut it out? I let him out for a little bit so the dogs wouldn't scare him. But I went ahead and opened this up now. I've already taken some of the trash boxes. This whole thing is trash. If I can grab it out the way. Maggie's already in there. So, it looks a lot different. Number one, the lawnmower is out here. Had to air up the tires. Got side by side and pulled it out. Covered it up. Took the deer feeder out of the box because there was mice all in there. This all needs to go. This stuff right here needs to go up to the house. All of that pretty much is going to stay. Christmas decorations. Some of it I will come back and get. There's Brooke's stuff and some more. That'll go to the house. That'll go to the house. I'm not for sure. A few of these other ones will go to the house. But what Maggie and I did, and she must already hear a mouse, we pulled everything out. And we cleaned everything. And I put spray foam insulation in all the walls. So I told y'all that I wanted to do that when I was cleaning up the chicken coop one day. So we got from here all the way down to about there in the building, all sealed with spray foam. And I came in and put some boards up and raised everything up off the floor. Because that was one thing I noticed. You can see right here. There's some mark where some water got through. So I put a pallet here. Got stuff stacked. The majority of the stuff that's back there up underneath will stay down here. I may get some more plastic containers. And whatever's going to be left in here, gradually bring, rotate in the plastic containers. I'll have some from up at the house when I take my towels and stuff that I can reuse. And a couple of chairs. I took the other 4 chairs up there. And, yeah, the table legs that were up there, I had a sofa table up there. I got it down, took it up. So, yeah, and this is going to be rearranged too. I just got to figure out how to do it if I'm going to try to. I really don't want to put it up there because I'm afraid the mice will really tear it up, because I haven't been back over here to look at the stuff that I got up here. This is all the stuff that I pulled out from the travel trailer. But see, I got a nice walking area. It's all cleared out. You can see, still got the rocking chair. Took all the cushions off of the sofa. Put the drawers there. This is my big secretariat, and then my armoire. This is the only 3 big pieces of furniture that I got to get out of here. But all the cushions from the couch have been taken up. This is going to have to be washed down. I haven't done it. My table, I put all the way at the back. It's wrapped up in a moving blanket like these. And yeah, it had a good thing I wasn't going to use it because it's ruined, but you can see down there by Maggie. It's mildewy and stuff. But the armoire is not quite that bad, except right at the bottom of the foot where it probably got some water on it. She's looking for mice, so we're going to let her do that. But I can roll stuff out of the way. I haven't got everything blew out. But once I get the furniture out of here, I can come back and pull the table and pull the toolbox and decide what else is needs to be out of here so I can clean. But yeah, I was really surprised. It's got some dirt on it, but it looks, for being in here for 3 years, it looks really, really good. I mean, you could tell down there there's a little bit of dirt. But this is the kind of boxes that the mice were getting into. So before any of these go up to the house, me and Maggie's going to open them up and go through them. All this I'll probably burn. I've already burnt like 4 or 5 boxes. I burned it in this pile down here. And it's going slow. That one's going slow. And that one, I probably need to go rake that one. But I'm going to stop and take y'all up to the house and show y'all. Okay, Milo? Is that okay? Show y'all what's all been going on up there. So this is a cabinet my sister made and had in her horse trailer just to be able to store some stuff and to hang some stuff. It's got some shelves, which the shelves, it's in a good order. I think I'm going to put some more bracing in, take this one out and put some in the back so I can fasten it up against the wall and probably stain it. Haven't quite decided what color yet, but I'm going to redo the doors. Even if I just bring some trim out with some cedar, and then take the hinges off, restain them, and maybe even do that to the bottom. But it's all in all, it's real good. It's like it's made out of Luan plywood and 1x2s, and then these are cedar, which is nice, and I really hate to cover it up, so I may just stain it while I say that, and I'll show y'all. So yesterday, Mother and I went by, let me turn on the lights, and you can see it's getting packed up. So this is an old little side table for a bedroom. It'll probably go up in Brooke's room. It was my son's grandfather's, no, great-grandfather's. So I'll probably try to touch that up, sand it down a little bit and touch that up. This one just needs a little bit of work. There's some scuff marks here and a little bit of paint. This one, it's old too. It was also the the Williams, my son's great-grandfather's, and I need to refasten this board, and that may go up in the loft. I'm not for sure. But this is the old dresser. As you can see, I've already been busy. It had some, you can barely tell them, had some spots here that I really didn't like, and had a little bit back there. So I decided I'm going to stain it. And these are the sideboards. I already carried the headboard and the footboard, but as you can see, that's all scratched up. So I'm going to sand that down when I'm restaining this and stain these two. And those are the, let me get around here without tripping over something, but those are the drawers that go to the dresser. Aren't they pretty? They've got a little bit of spots. I don't know if I may just scruff them up and just put one coat of stain on them so it blends in with the dresser a little bit better. We'll see. Oh, rocking chair that my sister gave me, very comfortable. You can see, I told you I brought all the cushions in. Brought in a bunch of, there's pictures and blankets and lamps. And then, I can't remember what's in there. And there's some more boxes. And the mattress from the couch down there. And then another box and some more towels. So, I have been busy. And the others that I have to redo is that little table. I already sanded it down. It had a black coat and then a white wash coat. And I think I have some black spray paint. No, I got some black paint, which I may touch up the edges and then come back with a white wash. These, I need to sand down a little bit on the edges. And I'm going to pull out the gold, and I'm going to pull off the hinges, and I'm going to respray paint those like a bronze color. These are probably going to go in my bedroom as nightstands, and then This is one of the sofa tables. It's not in bad shape. I cleaned it up pretty good. Probably just going to get some beeswax and put over the top of it. And this is the other one. And this one will probably go over there on that wall. But it needs to be cleaned up and fixed. And you can see I got the table and chairs. I've washed all of those down, and I haven't decided if I'm going to try to stain them a little darker, maybe around the edges, just to kind of more blend in with the table, because the color is really close. They're old. I've had them forever. And I ordered these, and you can see these cushions. I did the upholstery on these cushions. They have a vinyl, not a vinyl, it's almost a plastic covering over the top of them so it wouldn't ruin. So I'm going to redo them and put these covers. I bought them. They have stars and they have the wood thing because they will blend in with the rug that's going down over there. And they're all the same colors that we have over here. And I did get my coffee pot. Oh, I felt so sorry for my coffee pot. It was just atrocious. And there's still, you can see right down there, still some remnants of coffee. But I ran a whole thing through it yesterday, sterilizing it. And I'll probably do it again. I was just happy that it worked. And got a few things out and already washed them. But yeah, there's all the kitchen stuff. And I got the... well, I'll take y'all upstairs because I'll show you the headboard that goes with this dresser. And this has a mirror that goes on it. It's up at Mother's. I'll have to get it. But got the headboard down because some of the... yeah, better check on that. Some of the covering on the back of it, and it's probably dry now. It was delaminating, so I got my wood glue up here and glued it all down. That it was coming, yeah, it's all bonded back with well, I see it's still moving a little bit, but the main portion is glued back down. I may come back later and put some more, but what I came up here for is so pretty. There's the footboard, and this is the headboard, which goes with that dresser. This piece right here, I have to re-glue it right there. So that's really, I've already put the beeswax on it, so it really dressed it up really good. And I think it'll go really well in this room. And that closet thing that I'm going to redo, I'm going to try to set it over here. So there'll be space where there's some shelving and closet. Because since it's only twin bed, we'll have plenty of room in here, and put the other little dresser over there, and it'll be like the antique room. But I did bring the frame up for the day bed too. So to put that thing on there, you have to get up underneath it, hold it up as you're putting the nuts and bolts on. So, and then I'll be able to get this on there. And yeah, I don't know for the other little, I've got a little white nightstand that I think I'm going to set underneath the window that's down there in my room, instead of putting any other wood in here. So it'll be a little white one, and then that armoire that I worked on going over in there. I don't want it, since it's such a small room, that armoire is going to take up, some space. It'll probably be, I'm thinking, about this far out, maybe this far out, and be here. So I don't want it to block off too much and have enough room there, because I couldn't put that all the way at the back of the wall, but we'll see. And then yesterday I got this lifted up and put a mat thing underneath it, cleaned up my bar stools, and I want to build a table, small little table that sits right here, so you can either set the bar stools on the edges and look outside, and then a couch down the road. And anyway, that's what I've been up to. I need to start carrying the other stuff. Look at that. Does that not look like a mess? And look at the top of that refrigerator. It needs to be cleaned, and so does all of that. I need to clean that off. But I can't get any of those big pieces up the stairs by myself, so that's going to have to wait for help. So yeah, I've been busy, and going to be staying busy because I may get to staining this today. Oh, and I'm hoping it's going to work out. I got a red mahogany. So I'm hoping it's wasn't early American and can turn it a little bit in it and get it all done. It'll work good with that, I think, and get that taken care of. It just needs a couple of screws in the bottom of it, and got me some more spray foam, another can for down at the building, and one for in there in the bathroom, and some lights to go on the side. So that's what I've been doing, and getting these won't take long. I mean, I just have to put on a little black paint on some where I've got down to the bare wood, let it dry, and then come back, thin out the white paint and whitewash it. And then this won't take much, doing the same thing. I've got white paint, so I was going to get some spray paint and just touch it up. But yeah, and this will probably go in the little bathroom in there underneath either underneath that little cabinet or over there on the other side. But what else? I think, and one other thing I have to show y'all, because I thought it was lost, and I need to go down and rake my pile. I've had that forever. It was on my craft shed. I call it craft shed, lawnmower shed. I had crafts and everything in it, and I thought I had left it in Virginia, but no, it fell down behind that wood shelf that's down there, and I found it, and it needs to be cleaned up again, and I'll probably go back over it with that metallic bronze or some other color. I haven't decided what color I'll do, and try to put it, I think, up here, maybe somewhere over here. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but yeah. Going through the boxes, you forget all the stuff you have. So I have a lot of stuff that I still have to purge. But I'm going to get back down there, rake that up, rake up the other piles, and I'm going to go on to the big pile over there and set it. And while it's not windy and stuff, and get that going, because it'll burn down fast, and maybe try to burn this stuff. So I'll pick y'all back up and close out the video a little later. Well, I didn't get the big pile started. My brother-in-law called, and he needed me to carry him to pick up his pickup truck. So I figured I'd come. You can see how big Milo is. He comes up to right at my hip. So I figured I'd let him out for a minute, and he was trying to rest and nap, as it's not feed time. So I figured I'd let him out a little bit. He don't go crazy over here. But I got to take the side-by-side up and let my brother-in-law fix both of the rear tires. So I'll have to stop having to air up the tires every day. But I just figured I'd stand out here with him for a minute and let him get some walking freedom. Don't. He chews on everything just like that. And he's still got grain over there. But figured I'd come back so I could end the video, get it edited, and get it uploaded. Added some more stuff to that. Just went back and raked up some more over there and got that one going. The wind, the only reason I didn't start that one is because, as you can tell on the tarp on the greenhouse, the wind got up a little bit, and I don't feel, even though she's mowed on her other side of the fence, I just right now don't feel comfortable putting it on fire. If it was dead still like it was this morning, I'd have lit it. But yeah, so if you like the content, Maggie Mae's over here with us too. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, we need some subscribers. Share the videos. Share the videos. Share, share, share. And get him clean. He's a good looking lamb. If you don't quit that, no. I'm trying to train him because he don't know no better. I think he's going after the hay. Here, if you want that, I'll hand it to you. That what you want? That what you want? Here. No chewing on the netting. He's got hay in there. Why he wants to come and eat off of this, I don't know. But anyway, share, 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 like I was saying. And hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video, quit that biting on that net. I'm gonna get him broke on that. Sorry. Big limb falling. Caught it in action. Maggie even heard it. We seen it falling. Junior, that better not be you, boy. He done come through the screen door on the RV again. Oh my goodness. Okay, with that said, hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video, and he's over here behind me sneaking, y'all be notified. And hope y'all have a good day. And we'll catch y'all on the next video.